Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. It's day 8 and we are wrapping up fast. This is the Winners Finals. Grand Finals coming next stream. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth is Omega Suspect.
Good evening, gladiators.
Two people in the Winners Finals, WarpedEdge and Coppola. Coppola not a stranger to this position by any stretch, but this is WarpedEdge's first time here, and he's already gone through one Coppola team, I believe 2 streams ago. Or no, he went through Crab and Kjata.
He's been going through some very, very tough teams for sure. Obviously, his team is named Breaking the Meta, hopefully, so seems to be on that track so far.
Yeah, definitely was a strong boast to make, and he has vindicated it so far. But let's see if he can go through Big Boss Coppola on his way to the Grand Finals, or if he'll be fighting his way back into the Grand Finals from the loser's bracket. Match 1, Breaking the Meta, hopefully, versus Blitzkrieg. I gotta say, I always appreciate it when a team has a boastful name and they do well. Like, calling the shot, just so good.
It certainly helps the narrative.
Although it's even funnier when they name it something like, definitely the champion, and they go 0-2. Anyways,
or this team sucks and they go undefeated.
It wouldn't be the first time. For Breaking the Meta, we have Richard the Knight with basic skill, critical quick, Lionheart, and move +3. Kevin the Lancer with punch art, HP restore, attack up, and jump +1. Chloe the Summoner with black magic, arrow guard, short charge, and move +2. And Angus the Engineer with item, auto potion, defense up, and move +1. On the other side, for Blitzkrieg, we have Max the Chemist with Sword Magic, Catch, Equip Shield, and move +1. Carl the Spellblade with basic skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and move +2. Eric the Ninja with Holy Sword, Auto Potion, and both defense ups, as well as that start Faith. And Wilhelm the Summoner with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Large 29. I always get such a high when I get the map number on the first roll down without having to adjust it. The thing it immediately reminds me of is when I started driving, before there were credit cards in every gas pump. Yeah, I'm old. You'd get really excited when you could get the pump to stop at an exact dollar amount. That was a whole big thing.
Well, I still try to do that.
I just go until the pump stops. Now it's on the card. What do I care?
You go until it stops and then you try to round it up to the next dollar.
Cyclone has been really a breakout this past month.
Did you change it from last month to this month, or?
I believe it got 4 more Y value and either 1 or 2 more AoE.
Well, we have Breaking the Meta in purple here, Blitzkrieg in black, and Blitzkrieg's Paladin Ninja gets up there for a Consecrate for some big damage. And the Spellblade finds a split punch on the Lancer, who's still standing. He's got 106 health, chakras himself back up, and retreats. Heals up that knight as well. They got hit by the Consecrate.
No dice on the don't act.
And then he gets shot in return. The auto potion keeps him out of critical for now. No luck on the Ragnarok swing from the knight.
She is going down. Well, maybe not actually. She has faith. That Consecrate would do no damage at all.
decides to do another concentrate on the same two units he did before, bringing them both into critical, but the Lancer triggers HP restore, and the Knight goes immediately with the 5 pain.
Yeah, gotta say, that went about as well as possible for breaking the meta.
I mean, the Paladin Ninja eating up 2 turns from the enemy team is definitely in Blitzkrieg's favor, but the survival was impressive for sure. Summoner does go down. I don't think she actually got her cast off either.
She didn't. She got some recoil damage on the Spellblade, but that gunshot taking out the Engineer just before his turn and the Knight being way out of position now, looking pretty good for Blitzkrieg.
Yep, the Blitz attack from Blitzkrieg definitely set breaking the meta into disarray here.
Yeah, that Spellblade is definitely one of the bigger problems for basically everyone that goes against it.
Summoner is back and does start charging, but she is likely to go down. Knight goes down to the Summoner Gunner. Oh, Summoner does get her Mjolnir off onto the Summoner Gunner, bringing him into critical. He's going to get a heal from the Chemist.
Mjolnir definitely got a speed up, and it did a lot.
Okay, only the Lancer remains now, and he's going to get a Consecrate here. And he's going to get shot for 210, and just like that, Coppola takes game 1 with Blitzkrieg.
Of course, Blitzkrieg starting off with the Imbue.
Yep, I forget if Breaking the Meta is using an Imbue bot or not. I don't think they are.
Oh, that's a brutal lightning ball into Faith.
Yep.
Engineer was using Force Field, so...
Yep. Even with the nerf, Imbue definitely seems very, very powerful in the fact that it can just get your buffs done in 1 turn.
Yeah, it's definitely strong on the small maps where you get your whole team first before the enemy team moves at all.
Yeah.
But on the larger maps, that usually ends up with you taking the first hits. So since they won the large map in spite of that, well, the small was looking pretty good for them before they even loaded into it.
Wow, 585 lightning stab. Takes out the Knight. Gets the Summoner as well. This Consecrate gets the Lancer. Only the Engineer remains now. There
Pretty
we go.
quick
Coppola
cleanup.
Takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with Blitzkrieg.
Coppola in the grand finals? Who could have envisioned such an occurrence? Congratulations, Coppola. Warped, see you next stream. Good luck with the losers finals. Up next tonight, we have Coppola 1 versus Simmon 1, special support section versus Wandering in Kinda. These next 4 matches are the next 2 rounds of the losers bracket. So 4 people will go home, and there will be 4 remaining players. For Coppola 1, we have Lloyd Banning's the Squire, Steel Damage Split, Double Scorpion Tail, and Maintenance. Randy Orlando, the Monk, with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Tio Plato, the priest, with black magic, auto potion, defense up, and magic defend up. And Ellie McDowell, the summoner, with battle skill, MP switch, deadshot, and equip gun. On the other side, for Simmon 1, we have Aaron the Dancer with sword magic, HP restore, equip shield, and guts. Yup, still not trying to pronounce that. With punch art, dragon spirit, jump +3, and move +2. Safe the summoner with white magic, Hamido, concentrate, and equip gun. And Bird the archer with basic skill, arrow guard, attack up, and sniper. Going to large 71. I think I'm just going to make it personal policy that I don't try to pronounce any word completely lacking vowels.
What, that's just Kiss Mover the Lancer.
Kiss mover, huh? Yeah, I'll just choose the silliest vowels possible.
Yeah.
Opening Imbue catches the whole team. Inspire only catching one.
Kiss Mover moves up for a chakra.
He's moving and kissing. Oh, brutal.
Oh no. Well, we got a half team haste and a half team pro shell, or a special support section, who are in blue. And Wandering Inn kinda is in white.
Dance and retreat. Definitely better than the dance and advance we've seen sometimes in the past.
Oof. Summoner Gunner versus Summoner Gunner. Blue one wins out. It's the one-shot kill on the white one.
But is revived before its turn comes, so that's lucky.
Special support section just out of range for a lot of offense here, it seems. And the blue Summoner Gunner goes down to the white archer for the time strike.
Don't move, definitely going to make that Squire less useful in the coming turns.
Yep, and he gets shot for 280, causing the monk to move up for a chakra as well.
Tempo strongly in Wandering Inn's favor here.
Kiss Mover goes for another little kissy on the dancer.
Aaron's so popular.
Summoner Gunner does go down to an explosion from the blue priest, but she gets fused by the nameless dance. And the Summoner Gunner is back to a wish from the archer. The confused priest uses Pro Shell on herself and two enemies. Then gets shot for 126, but 90 of that is healed up by the auto potion. Kiss Mover finds a jump on her though.
Only for 189 by the prediction, which is not a lot.
Maybe some kind of compatibility things going on here because the Summoner Gunner also wasn't doing much damage to her either. Let's see what this archer does. Yeah, see, pretty low from him as well, and he was shooting for a lot more on the other enemies.
I believe she's magic defense up, so...
That'll help too. Explosion on Kiss Mover only hits for 42.
Yeah, apparently it's not magic attack up.
There we go. Priest goes down finally.
She was Gemini, I believe. Bad is Virgo, Pisces. Aries, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So best worst with Sagitt, but she would have been best compatibility with him.
Looks like only the monk is remaining for special support section here. Guards against the arrow.
Holy shit. Crunch.
999 judgment. Takes out Kiss Mover, but then he gets shot immediately afterwards. Wandering in kinda takes game 1. Small 41 for game 2.
Ouch.
Dancer goes down immediately. Summoner uses a quick life on her.
It breaks the opening dance, however.
Yep, and the Squire moves up for a double hit on the Archer, taking him out as well. I wonder how he hit for 999 before.
It was a crit.
600 there. Oh, okay. Jeez, just like that, Coppola takes game 2 with special support section. We're going to a game 3.
Yeah, definitely to Wandering in Kinda's advantage to have a ranged beginning, because that Squire is brutal. And Wandering In definitely has the better ranged options.
Yeah, there was a whole turn on the long map where the special support section just kind of moved up and was just out of range of any of their offense. Really helped out Wandering In's momentum.
The rocky terrain making Inspire unfortunate.
Looks like a full team pro shell here at least. Oh, this is the Squire.
Damage split from the Squire this time, so he's probably going to get in and get a kill. A low roll on that crit, keeping the Dancer alive, is huge.
Another big damage split keeps the Squire out of critical. He looks like he can reach the Archer and gets the kill.
Monk can't quite get there, though.
Here comes the Nameless.
Priest
Just
is
a
locked in the
combo.
back, but nothing else.
364 gunshot from the Blue Summoner takes out the White Dancer again. The White Summoner is rezzing the Archer up front. Let's see if he gets a turn. White Lancer brings back the Dancer as well.
Yeah, both of those
Just a
revives
turn.
were superbly timed.
Yep, Archer gets a kill onto the Squire and dodges the gunshot. Momentum definitely going back into Wandering In's favor again. Here we go. Monk finds a big consecrate on 3 though. He's gonna get a. Oh, he doesn't get a kill on the Dancer.
That was a
That may have been
guts.
a guts? Yeah, guts and HP restore keeps the Dancer in the game.
And with the Priest completely out of commission, Wandering
be
In
tough.
still has another guts.
And a time strike coming from the Archer onto the Summoner. If he gets that off, that Summoner is going down.
Yeah, that time strike does a one-shot on the Summoner, so that's huge. But the monk goes first.
Tries out a Consecrate. And does get the kill with it. Brings the Lancer into critical as well. It's 3v3. Both teams kind of looking hurt, but Wandering In definitely hurt more. But another Guts proc keeps the Dancer in the match.
Guts continues to be really, really good.
For sure. The Lancer has been unfortunately stuck shock-rating most of the round. Most of the game here. Archer comes back to a quick life. Let's see if he can get a turn.
Summoner is definitely doing his job, bringing teammate after teammate back.
Archer goes down to a quick Consecrate, though. Unfortunately, 840 shot from the Summoner there. Takes out the Dancer finally, but they get revived by the Lancer.
Notably, the Dancer has escutcheon, so is vulnerable to the lightning from the gun. Another MP switch.
Yeah, Summoner Gunner finally gets a chance to do a little bit of offense, but it gets MP switched. Oh, the Monk finds a way in for a double Consecrate again. And gets the double kill. Only the Dancer remains.
It would take a miracle.
I think the Wandering In might be closing down.
At least until next book.
Randy Orlando goes for the Consecrate to finish the match, and he does. Coppola takes game 3 and takes the match 2-1 to a special support section.
Up next, we have Sardek 2 versus Kjata 1, South of the Border versus Slap 2, Bussing Boogaloo. For South of the Border, we have Gonzalez the Chemist, Sword Magic, Arrow Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Shalat the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +1. Don Alejo the Sage with Steel, Hamido Concentrate, and Equip Gun. And El Santo the Monk with Basic Skill, Counter, Lionheart, Move +2, and Red Shoes. On the other side, for Slap 2, we have You've Cored Your Last Blimey. You've the Time Mage with Item, Throw Item, and Weapon Guard. Cord the Summoner with White Magic Hamido, Secret Hunt, and Equip Gun. Your Last Ninja with Basic Skill, MP Switch, 2 Swords, and Move +3. And Blimey the Summoner with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +1. Going to large, 87.
We've got South of the Border in brown and Slap 2 in purple. Full team in view for South of the Border. Slap 2 goes with the classic Haste 2. Big 208 Lightning Ball on the Chemist there. He's probably around half health now.
Probably significantly lower.
And he's taken a Comet.
Yeah, that would have killed him from full.
El Santo takes a gunshot before he can get in range, and he's going to take a shuriken as well. He's down in critical, but he will still move forward.
I tell you what, this large map not working out great for me.
Yeah, he is just out of range. One tile more, and he would have been able to get a punch in there. And an explosion takes him out. Only 2 units on South of the Border remain.
Yeah, I'm just getting poked down before I can get in. I'm assuming Arrow Guard on that summoner. Well, she's dead.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, it has
Can't
to be.
arrow guard the lightning stab.
Yeah. Double guarded.
And the ninja took overload damage, so definitely a favorable exchange for south of the border there. High Mage goes into critical as well, but Ambrosia's herself back up.
That's
Spellblade
going to
might
be
pull
a
good
real...
lightning stab here.
Yep. I was going to say, that's going to be a real good lightning stab.
But one half of it is guarded. The purple summoner does go down, but gets rezzed by the other purple summoner with a life. And just before her turn as well, so she starts up a comet and gets it onto the sage, but it misses.
Haste re-upped on the two summoners. And Ninja is overload locked.
Oh, wow. She gets vetoed. Somehow south of the border is staying in this for now. Spellblade's going to find some damage here too. Lightning stab onto the summoner gets the kill.
And it's a sub 50% from the other summoner.
Will the Odin hit? Does. Only the Spellblade remains over here.
He might have good evade, but I don't think his evade's that good. And he's running out of MP besides, and without any crystals nearby to hoover up, this should be curtains.
Pretty low health on the purple side, but this time he's going to do a little bit. Nope, he can actually re-up haste. We can get this time mage.
That was the last lightning stab. He is out of mana.
Oh, explosion does it. Kjata takes game one with slap 2. Going to small 20 for game 2.
Unusually, this feels like a more large map Kjata team.
Yeah, a lot of use of range with the gunner and the ninja.
Well, Ninja's no slouch in melee either.
Full team in view for south of the border. Haste 2 for slap 2. And let the offense begin.
Fireball 208.
Brings the summoner down into critical, but he should be finishing his cast any second now. El Santo again, one space away from doing damage there.
Yeah, definitely not happy with the way the maps have worked out for me this match.
Summoner does get taken out before his cast finishes, though. This one does find the comet onto El Santo for 228, but he's still pretty healthy. He's going to chase that summoner down or go after this time mage here, depending on what this time mage does. Oh yeah, she's asking to be punched. Gravity takes out the monk, though, with 108 damage. Looks like Summoner is trying another Comet, but here comes the Lightning Stab. Guarded by the Time Mage, but the Summoner goes down. South of the border just has to deal with this Time Mage and Ninja now.
Gravity definitely a good answer to the Monk. And it's a 2-on-2.
Now only the Ninja remains for Slap 2. She goes right after the Spellblade, who's now in critical. Uses a 5 pain to keep himself in the game. But this Sage is going to find a shot here in a second.
Hits the MP switch, though.
And the Ninja chooses to yell.
I mean, the haste is non-trivial there.
Yep, and she's got full life still, and the Spellblade also does a yell. So, could still be in this. She chooses to not attack there, though. Gets the double turn, goes for the crystal.
Yeah, she saw she had the double turn kill on the Sage and went for it.
Had to do nothing on her turn to get that, but the Spellblade does find the kill on her. And with that, Sardek takes game 2 with South of the Border. Going to normal 35 for game 3. Medium 35, rather.
How many imbues? I don't know if it got the far edge person or not. Haste 2 misses out on a summoner. Oh yes, looks like Imbue did get the whole team. The Sage is moving fast.
Okay, so Slap 2 missing out on 1 haste, but both teams otherwise fully pro-shelled and hasted.
Ninja with a big hit on the Chemist.
As is tradition. And the Sage brings the Time Mage into critical. El Santo tries to find a punch again.
Once again, falls short.
Big Comet hits the Sage and the Monk.
Unfortunately, the Chemist prioritizes himself over El Santo. He's probably going to go down again. Although the critical causing the Time Mage to not have the gravity might have changed the outcome there.
Did change it. Wow, the Spellblade is taking the long way around as well.
Yeah, this engagement at more long range is definitely not the way my team wants this to go. Don Alejo, fortunately very magic evasive.
Oof. Only the Spellblade remains for South of the Border now. He's got a lot of mana, but he's got a lot of people to get through.
Yeah, I think this is sealed. Although dodging that comet's a good start.
They got a nice grouping over there.
Yeah, if the Spellblade gets this triple kill, suddenly it's a very different game, because that Ninja does not have a good matchup against him.
Only finds 2 units, but gets the double kill out of it, and the Summoner is poisoned. He's going to get the life on this Summoner, but then die to poison himself.
Yeah, this isn't over.
The ninja moves right next to her summoner ally, but then double turns the Spellblade. Gets the double hit on the backside, but he is only in critical.
72%.
Quick explosion does hit, and Kjata takes game 3 and takes the match 2-1 with Slap 2 plus and Boogaloo.
Up next, we have Break versus Coppola 1, The Eminence in Shadow versus Special Support Section. For the Eminence in Shadow, we have Rose Orlana the Ninja, Sword Magic, MP Switch, Equip Shield, and Guts. Alpha the Geomancer with Item, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Sid Kageno the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +3. And Iris Midgar the Grenade with Triple Flame. Break's signature unit. On the other side, for Special Support Section, we have Lloyd Banning's the Squire with Steel, Damage Split, 2 Swords, and Maintenance. Randy Orlando the Monk with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Tio Plato the Priest with Black Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. And Ellie McDowell the Summoner with Battle Skill, MP Switch, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Huh. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Going to large 59.
Fun fact, right now there are 5 teams left in the tournament. 2 of them belong to Coppola, 2 of them belong to Kjata.
6.
Great. Oh yeah, WarpedEdge, of course. How could I forget? But still, 2 from Coppola, 2 from Kjata. Pretty impressive.
It always feels like it's supposed to be every team that loses this stream goes home, but not this time.
Right. Full team in view for Eminence and Shadow. Special support section getting pretty split up here. Only gets a Pro Shell on 2. I don't know if they got any haste going. Summoner's already brought into critical from the high mobility ninja there. Spellblade and Geomancer try to gang up on the monk, but he stays alive with a timely dodge there at the end. Ninja going for blood on the summoner, but hits the MP switch, so she's still alive. Squire goes for a steel heart onto the grenade, but no luck.
Not sure that would even do all that much with all the absorption.
That's a great point. The summoner in the corner does get a heal. I'm not sure if it's enough to survive another shuriken, though. Alright, finally the Spellblade and Geomancer managed to whittle down the monk. The counter flood in there definitely helped with that. Spellblade then finds a split punch onto the Squire, but that gets damage split. The grenade does move up and fight the Squire, though, so the Squire is now in critical. But the summoner in the corner does go down to a shuriken from the ninja. She gets quickly rezzed by a life out of the priest. Squire going for the double nightshade onto the grenade, does get the kill with it, and then retreats. Might get Geomancy here. Yep, our model onto the Squire is going to get the kill. Spellblade split punches the priest, only for 120 though. She's got a pro shell going on. Summoner once again goes down to a shuriken from the ninja, and the priest will res her with a life. Special support section is definitely caught in a res loop here.
Definitely a favorable one for Eminence of Shadow. Or in Shadow.
Spellblade's going to go for the kill here. Not going to have enough damage, though. I don't know if Grease has enough for a res. She does not.
Priest Revives are very reliable when they have teammates to support them and very unreliable when they're alone. Game 1 goes to the Eminence in Shadow. Whoops.
Small 14 for game 2. Eminence in Shadow is sporting the Imbue bot, so should have a pretty good start here.
Yeah, on maps this small, the Imbue bots are just head and shoulders above the rest.
Lightning stab out of the Spellblade, gets the Squire into critical, but hits the MP switch on the Summoner. 1 out of 3 triple flame here. Gets 2 hits on the Monk for the kill. Oh, Squire does land the charm this time onto the Spellblade. That's a good unit to charm.
Yeah, that is a very strong charm.
Yeah, Lightning Stab should be effective against his own team. Ninja gets the kill on the Summoner. Oh, the Geomancer has a clarity for the Spellblade, who now moves up with the triple Lightning Stab in the corner over here. Gets a kill onto the Squire. That gets guarded by the Monk. And does a little bit of damage to the Priest.
The Eminence in Shadow just way ahead this whole match. Incredible showing from Break. A quick 2-0, dispatching Coppola. That was impressive.
Absolutely.
And now we have the Kjata Mirror. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza versus Slap 2, Bussing Boogaloo. For Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza, we have my wife laughing. I don't know if it's the meme she was looking at or the words I'm saying. Original unit, the Priest, with Time Magic, move MP up and move +1. WarpedEdge, the Squire, with item, Arrow Guard, Lucky, and move +3, with, of course, red shoes and a Chaos Blade. Suckit Trebek, the Engineer, with Steel, CT Save, 2 Arbalists, and a move +2. And Omega, the Lancer, with Dan Samito, jump +2 and maintenance. On the other side, for Slap 2, we have You've the Time Mage, with item, throw item, and weapon guard. Cord the Summoner with White Magic, Kamito, Secret Hunt, and Equip Gun. Your Last Ninja with Basic Skill, MP Switch, 2 Swords, and move +3. And Blimey the Summoner with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and move +1. Going to large, 82.
I believe this is Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza in white, and Slap 2 in purple. Both teams buffing up. We saw a full team Haste and Pro Shell out of Slap 2. Hold Me Closer got a full team Haste 2 and a 2-person Pro Shell, but the Squire did get a chance to move up and try for a Chaos Blade proc, but no luck. High Mage throws out a Gravity on the Priest, only hits for 100. Summoner's trying to get that Squire. Priest manages to snipe, the Ninja manages to snipe the Priest with the Shuriken. Wow, the other Summoner's like, let me just do this with a Flare. The Zerg Squire with Chaos Blade is down now.
Flame Lance is expensive, but it takes care of the job.
Only 2 units, oh, never mind, 3 units for Hold Me Closer are left. Wow, he started that Shiva a long time ago.
Priest has rejuvened himself back into the match.
Let's see if we can get to the Squire in time to get a res. Don't move and a poison out of that Nameless.
Ninja decides to get up close and personal. Can't dodge from that side.
Another Flame Lance. This one gets guarded though.
Priest goes around the side. Has haste 2 for 3 team members, all 3 still standing.
Zerg Squire is probably going to crystallize though. Priest might get one more chance to hit him up. Oh, Ninja goes for the kill but gets Hamitoed by the Dancing Lancer. Here comes the Priest with the full life onto the Squire, I believe.
Looks that way. Engineer stymied by both attempts to attack the summoner.
Here comes another Nameless. Does get a confusion onto the male summoner over there.
Just on time.
He does go with the wall on himself, so not the worst thing he can do. Let's watch him dance while the Squire returns to life.
Ninja once again going for the Lancer. Once again Hamitoed. Both sides getting just completely stymied by those Hamitos.
Chaos Squire gets another opportunity.
No dice.
Oh, the purple summoner gunner gets the secret hunt onto the engineer. Hold Me Closer is permanently down a unit.
Can't Hamito that at close range.
Yep. That Ninja's been working on that Lancer the entire round and finally got her down. Odin does hit the Squire for 456 and gets the kill. Just like that, it's just the priest remaining for Hold Me Closer here. He does have enough mana for a res. Gonna get his Squire friend up. Shiva comes down, but he's already charging, so not gonna do any damage.
If ever there were a unit that could turn around this deficit, that's the one. Lol,
Wow.
JK, eat dirt.
That summoner's been throwing around flame lances like crazy.
Yeah, it's because she has the Ambrosia bot helping her out.
For sure, Ambrosia is definitely one of the best sources of mana.
Slap 2 takes game 1. And the Kjata relative advantage on small maps, probably not present in the Kjata mirror. And
We
also,
did
this
say-
is one of the medium or small maps.
Yeah, we did say that Slap 2 is built a little bit more with a long range and a little bit slower than his normal team, so. 3% haste 2 out of Slap 2. Hold Me Closer, getting quite a bit of evasion there at the start. It's a 3-person pro shell now.
No luck on the Chaos Blade, but a jump might be just what the doctor ordered. Nope, MP switched. Tricky little ninja.
He now comes all the way over here after the priest. Trying to soften the priest up for the incoming Shiva. But the priest does have re-raise if he gets killed by this.
Which he does.
Wow, Ninja then gets the kill onto the Chaos Blade Squire. Priest just going with the rejuve on himself. Gonna need some big nameless stance procs here, I think, if Hold Me Closer wants to come back from this. It's only the priest and dancer remaining for Hold Me Closer. Scratch that, it's just the dancer.
And we know the way it goes when it is just a nameless dancer. They don't have what it takes to finish the team by themselves.
When it's the Lancer incarnation, there could be some craziness with confusions and jumps, but it's definitely not likely.
Well, that certainly helps.
Yep.
It's 4 Berserkers, and they have Hamido. But yeah, with a mixed team like this, especially one with so much magic on it, nah.
There's a confusion proc. As well as a don't move.
There's the big spell.
Lancer does not find a jump out of it.
But
The
Odin doesn't
does
land.
miss. Ninjas no longer don't move, goes after the crystal, re-upping their MP switch.
Just in time for the poison to take it out.
Does she only have 44 MP?
40.
Unfortunate. Another crystal does appear next to her, though. Going for the offense instead. Gets Hamido'd again.
Yeah, that ninja really ain't doing anything but wasting Lancer's attention.
Odin does hit for 376 this time, bringing the Lancer into critical, though. Secret Hunt seals the deal.
Slap 2.
Go ahead.
Slap 2 takes it 2-0. Tony Danza is out of here. Celebrity endorsements, man. What can you do? So anyways, and then there were 4. Warped 1, Coppola 2, Break, and Kjata 1. So 4 different players, each with one team in the top 4.
Congratulations to the top 4.
Yep. I'm not exactly sure what day the final stream is on. I will keep you guys apprised. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's not out of... Yeah, it's reasonably likely tomorrow, but I'm not 100%. I will let you guys know. So, thanks everybody for coming out. You know, the whole spiel things, and of course, big thanks to Omega for being in the booth pretty much all month this month. You've been a superb help.
Happy to help.
So anyways, I will see you all in the channel and in the grand final stream coming up. Have a good night.
GG's and good night, everybody.